Well, good afternoon everyone, and here is Tomcat number 2. This is Topper Harley's ride from 2010. The Tomcat in Malagasy Fleet Air Arm service has another 5 years to go at this point due to problems getting hold of the Rafale. The Rafale introduction is taking longer than planned. This Tomcat would have flown off the carrier King Penguin, Madagascar's famous first aircraft carrier, always called King Penguin. The second one is called Junior Penguin. So King Penguin is aircraft carrier number 1 and Junior Penguin is aircraft carrier number 2, and every time they replace one they just call it the same name because I'm not very imaginative. So here we go. This is the Hobbyboss 1 in 72nd F-14D kit. For the money, this is a lovely model kit. Some filling is required. The main area of filling that you should be concerned around is around the canopy join here and around the intake join here, the wing glove along here, and just behind the wing glove there. The other area that you should be really aware of on this model, and I'll show you on the Tomcat that I'm building, is the wings here. So for some reason, and I don't know why, Hobbyboss didn't make the join here at the end of the flaps and ailerons. It would have been a lot easier if they just took this a little bit further, but they didn't. They put it in the middle of the flap, so you have to kind of sand and fill that. And I'm not the best sander and filler by any means. Probably could have done it a bit more, but there we go. So that is the main areas that you have to fill. This one is in an air-to-air configuration for combat air patrol. It has the 2 drop tanks, which were very draggy. They added a lot of drag, but they gave the Tomcat a 1 hour 45 cap profile, a 1 hour 45 cap profile with these tanks, and that's why they fitted it. So 1 hour 45 cycle from the carrier. Of course, the Tomcat could be aerial refueled by the Intruder in US service, and in my service by the Buccaneer, and then later the Tomcats themselves. So the F-14 has the infrared search and track front chin pod, very useful, great bit of kit. It has slight ring root differences to the A model here, and other than that it's pretty much the same kit until you come to the engines. These are of course the GE F-110 engines, very good engines. Dealt with a lot of the reliability problems on the A model, and it was engine reliability that was the problem. Now there were some instances later on in the D model's career where the GE F-110 engines developed problems, but they were resolved. So basically the main difference is the engines, and you can see here on the A model where we've got the 2 TF30s. When they closed these down, if they didn't close them down at the same time, you'd have one open and one closed. That was just a quirk of the TF30. You can see the wing roots slightly different on the D and the A model. The D model does have more ECM fairings. It has another ECM fairing at the back here, which isn't present on the A model. This little pipe here is fuel jettison, and it's the same on the D model. Other than that, the D model externally very similar. The biggest difference is of course the AN APG 71 radar, which is a development of the AWG-9, is fitted to the A model. Very good radar for its time, with the infrared search and track. If people got into the notch on the radar, you'd just use the infrared search and track and wait until they popped out the notch and then hit them with the radar. So for its time, an incredible air defence aircraft. Replaced of course with the Super Hornet as everything became standardised, but the Malagasy Malagasy Fleet Air Arm went to the Rafale rather than the Super Hornet. And in naval service, the Malagasy Fleet Air Arm whif was the last operator of the Tomcat from carriers. So there we go. The wings fold on this model as well. The wings are not the most stable, however they are very easy to reposition as long as you don't fix them. One of the quirks of the Hobbyboss kit is they do come out of alignment very easily, but they're very easy just to pop back into alignment. Of course, this one is in the very early scheme with the white undersides, late 70s. I've only done this with 2 Phoenixes, and I've done this one with the 4 for full air combat fit. I may fit another 2 to those, I'm not entirely sure. Then the next model I'm building is the Bombcat. So if we come through the bomb site, so I'm now building a F-14D Tomcat. Again, the Hobbyboss kit, which I think represents brilliant value for money. I just want to show you the wing join that I'm talking about. And this is probably the most annoying part of the whole kit. If it wasn't for this, I'd be giving this a 10 out of 10. So here we go with some putty applied. I still need to do a few more coats and then sand it. But that is the main problem here, is that instead of joining it logically, well, they should have, where the flap ends, they've joined it in the middle of the flap. I don't know why they've done that, it's a bit annoying. Colours for this one is dark ghost grey overall, the Malagasy Fleet Air Arm late scheme, just one overall grey. Absolute pleasure to build. I really do like the Tomcat, and I do think, like, once you've painted all the detail, the white, the red, added the missiles, it does look a really nice beast. So very happy with that. I might just add some more weathering on the flaps, but overall, yeah, I'd give this kit around an 8 out of 10. I've got the Bombcat to build. The Bombcat will be built in the modern scheme, and then I'll do another A model in the 80s all overall grey post British Falklands War scheme, and then I'll do an Air Force D model. So that's the build plan for the Tomcats. Let me know what you think.